You don't need to own the universe, just see it. Have the privilege of seeing the whole of time and space. That's ownership enough.
As the Titanic crashes into the TARDIS, the integral structure of the box is temporarily damaged. Little does the Doctor know, deep within the coral core of his ghost monument, his ultimate rival, his ultimate friend, has been unintentionally released. As the HADs kick in and the TARDIS heads for Earth, the Doctor makes his way through the famous ship. Meanwhile, in the TARDIS, the Master makes his way to the console room, visiting several old console rooms along the way. As the Master enters the TARDIS, he pushes his hands onto the console, feeling the energy of the TARDIS, but knowing it's locked against him. Isomorphic controls, but he can't let this opportunity fail him. Perhaps, through using remnants of the chameleon arc and the Doctor's hand, maybe, just maybe, for a small amount of time, he could trick the TARDIS. As the Doctor faces death after death, the Master finishes his device. Activating it, the TARDIS flutters. Slowly, the Master reaches his hand for the dematerialization lever. He pulls it and waits. It didn't work. He screams and throws the device, but when suddenly, the time rotor slowly begins to move. The engine roars and the Master claps and jumps in excitement. The TARDIS begins to materialize, running around the console. He dials in the digits and heads for the stars. Returning to the Earth, the Doctor realizes what's happened after checking for temporal energy with the TARDIS. Stranded on Earth, the Doctor heads to Cardiff. Arriving at the Tortured Institute, he reunites with Jack and is introduced to Gwen, Owen and Yanto. We also then get a realization moment where the Doctor reunites with Toshiko. He realizes that all this time, it was her who was helping him with the space pig. As the months roll by, the Doctor and Jack work tirelessly to try and track the Master and bring the TARDIS back. But as alien incursions get in the way, the gang work together to fight off the dangers brought in from the rift. With the new weight loss company Adipose Industries looking rather suspicious, however, the Doctor heads to the office alongside Owen. His medical knowledge will come in handy after all.
Good morning, Adipose Industries.
Donna Noble, Health and Safety.
John Smith, Health and Safety.
Good morning, I represent Adipose Industries.
Good morning, I represent Adipose Industries. Good morning, I represent Adipose Industries. Good morning, I represent Adipose Industries. Good morning, I represent Adipose Industries.
Good morning, I represent Adipose Industries.
That's a 3-week
course of pills with a special price of £45.
Mr. Harper?
Yeah.
We deliver within 3 working days, registered post.
Don't mind me.
Box comes with 21 days worth of pills, a full information pack, and our special free gift, an Adipose Industries pendant.
It's made of 18 karat gold and it's yours for free.
We're in. This will give us everything on his hard drive, including encrypted files. I can establish a routing protocol, and if he does on this computer from now on, we'll know about it.
Yeah, we're still
I'll just need to keep this for testing, and I just need a list of your customers. Could you print it off?
I suppose so.
Where's the printer?
Just over there by the plant.
Which plant? That plant?
Yeah, that's the one.
Lovely.
That's the printer there.
By the plant, yeah.
Brilliant.
Does it need a code? Last place I worked, printer needed a code.
No, I can do it from here.
Has he got paper?
Yeah, Jimbo keeps it stocked.
Excuse me, everyone. If I could have your attention.
Owen?
You're clear. On average, you're each selling 40 adipose packs per day. It's not enough. I want 100 sales per person per day. And if not, you'll be replaced. As if anyone's good at trimming the fat, it's me. Now, back to it.
As the two infiltrate Adipose Industries, eventually the Doctor also reunites with Donna Noble. The trio then escape the building and save the day, with the Doctor catching Donna up, coming back to Cardiff. Even if she can't travel the stars, she is not about to let this man slip her fingers once more. Back at the hub, the rift picks up a spike as time begins to change. Something is wrong with Pompeii. Using the Doctor's Time Lord's foresight, they learn that aliens are invading the Earth from the past. Using the rift, which can be used far more accurately now thanks to the Doctor and Donna head off into the past. However, as they attempt to save the day, they find themselves causing the very explosion which killed thousands.
Welcome to Horrible, made of rock. Maybe they can't be donor.
Soon this explodes with a plot of 24 nuclear bombs. Nothing can survive there. Certainly not us.
Never mind us.
Push this lever and it's over. 20,000 people.
With the torture technology compromised as the pair crash back down in front of the volcano, find themselves trapped in Pompeii. As ash and flames fill the room, eventually the room begins to shake, but not from the volcano. Saving the family, the Doctor and Donna are left alone in the TARDIS with the Master. The Doctor notices a change in him. He doesn't say anything, just slips a little device onto one of the pillars, allowing them to track the TARDIS if the Master runs again. The Master speaks. I just couldn't. Then the Doctor replies. How long? How long's it been? The Master replies, telling him it's only been an hour. Only an hour had passed for the Master since the Titanic. As the Master sits on the TARDIS chair, the Doctor takes the TARDIS back to Torchwood. Jack reunites with the Master temporarily, and the Doctor asks Jack to take Donna home. She doesn't want to, but he promises he'll be back for her. The TARDIS takes off and Donna returns home, and the Doctor and the Master are left to talk alone. The Master explains how he had so many ideas, so many plans to kill, to butcher, and to rule, but he couldn't. He went to Mondas, Telos, several Earth-like planets with weak-minded humans, but no, he couldn't do it. Each time, he couldn't even bring himself to open the TARDIS doors. So he went to Skaro. Opening the doors and looking out at the charred and bared land, he saw what had happened in the final days of the Time War. If this was Skaro, imagine Gallifrey. Everyone he knew. So he counted. He counted every child that would have been butchered on Gallifrey that day, and now he can't. Now the fun's gone. How can he do anything even remotely similar now? Now he's seen... The Master jokes about being put back in his cell. The Doctor takes a hard look, evidently thinking deeply. He reaches into his jacket pocket, taking out a TARDIS key and handing it to the Master. The Master looks up, shocked and confused, sad yet happy. The Doctor and the Master are in the TARDIS, when suddenly the phone rings and Martha calls. The Doctor exits the TARDIS hugging Martha, but when Martha looks behind the Doctor, she sees the Master. A very bitter moment is shared, the Master looking guilty, yet still slightly proud at his past work. However, keeping professional, Martha takes the Doctor and the Master through the building. The episode plays out the same, and the Doctor heads to Donna's house at the climax of part 1. The only major change here is where the Master offers himself to go up instead of the Doctor, but he is saved by Luke Rattigan, which the Doctor heavily tried to stop, but ultimately failed. The Master, the Doctor, Donna and Martha then had the Doctor's daughter take place, except this time Jenny came from the Master's DNA. He too pulled a gun as the Doctor once would have, but he also didn't pull the trigger, proving himself properly to the Doctor, Donna and even Martha. Taking Martha home, the two Time Lords and Donna head off into the universe, with each story taking place in the same, just with minor differences. The Master stayed relaxing with Donna in Midnight, and Turn Left obviously happened the same. However, this time, as the Earth was stolen, there were now two Time Lords trapped in the TARDIS with Donna. The stolen Earth occurred identically the same. Well, nearly. As the Doctor ran to Rose, the Master spotted the Dalek and used his legs as a screwdriver to disrupt its eye stalk, meaning it missed its fire, shooting no one. As Jack materialized, Jack, Donna, Rose, the Doctor and the Master entered the TARDIS, which was then taken on board the Crucible by the Daleks. As the Master waited inside, composing himself, after all it was the Daleks that gave him this change of self, meaning his anger was now at an ultimate high. He doesn't know what he might do, but by delaying meeting the Supreme, the Daleks dump the TARDIS into the heart of the Crucible. Naturally, the Master does what the Meta-Crisis Doctor does and saves the TARDIS. Heading back to save the day, the episode continues as normal, again with some minor changes. The specials then occur, but with the Doctor, Donna, Rose and the Master all being one big TARDIS team, arriving in the events of the end of time. Through different means, Rassilon manages to bring back Gallifrey, with the Master and the Doctor teaming up to stop them. The bridge is broken, but with Rose and Donna in the radiation cages, the pair knock 4 times, and destiny is set. The Master and the Doctor both have to sacrifice their lives.
Lived too long.
screaming and shouting in anger, the two Time Lords hug and give each other a nod. Both know they will have to regenerate, both know they will now die, but they will have each other and they will be together. Saving Rose and Donna, the Doctor heads on his farewell tour, dropping off Rose and Donna at unit, saying he will be back for them, but he needs to do this alone. Well, with the Master. Respecting their wishes, the group splits and the Doctor and the Master head off into the TARDIS. One final goodbye and good luck. Together, the pair regenerate.